I think they don't. I think they really are trying to destroy. The deep state is trying to destroy Trump, but I think that's low level. I think that's the low level. I think at the controllers, they probably think Trump's hilarious. You know, they're so far above, but the deep state, the lower level, they're scared to death of Trump because he's coming after him. So they're trying to put him in jail and die.
Is he part of it?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so because it's hard to tell. But I've had some guys on my podcast that I respect tremendously for the information that they have in their heads, man. Like these guys, like they're the first to talk shit on Trump. And now I ask them, I go, is all this shit with Trump where they're going after him? Are they fake going after him? I think, are they just putting on a show? And these guys are telling me, no, they're really going after him. Like, this is for real. They're going after him and his family. So if it's for real that they're going after him and his family, he can't be a show. No. How are you going to be a show?
Exactly.
So that's but if these guys would have told me, these guys that all day, they know everything about like people know like, oh, Tower 7, 9/11, the planes look like CGI. That's like nothing to them. They know the actual people that were involved in like the security, financial shit, the Merrill Lynch buildings that blew up. They know, they got it like on another level, dude. 9/11. Like the towers coming down, that's like nothing to them. They're talking about exactly who put it together and the paper trail. So I have a lot of faith in them in regards to are they faking going after Trump? Because if he's a shill, then they're faking it. Then all this stuff is fake, and they're probably giving each other winks, like pretend like you're trying to indict me. Or are they really trying to indict him? That's really the question. If they're really trying to indict him, if this is real, if they're really trying to put him in prison, then he can't be a deep state shill. He can't be.
No, you're right.
But if they're faking, I mean, the trials could be fake, and like they're all in it, and it's all theater. Everything's fake. It's all theater. Then yeah, okay, we're fucked. We're fucked. If all that's fake. All that shit and Russia collusion and a crossfire and all that and all like all that shit, all those emails and the laptop, that's all fake. That's fake. Damn, it could be, but shit.
That doesn't feel fake.
Yeah, it's got to be real, right?
Yeah, that feels real. That feels like the dirty people are being
What about
exposed.
all the censorship and all that? You know, that's yeah. If this was all fake, why would they need to censor anybody? If it was all fake. Exactly. If this was all theater, why would they censor anybody? Why would there even be a need for propaganda? You know what I mean? Because it's all fake anyway. So why spend all this time on propaganda and passing new bills for censorship and if it was all fake?
So Trump is a lone wolf. I believe that. You believe that's what you kind of believe.
I think I don't know anything for sure. I'm just hoping that I hope devolution is real. I hope continuity of government is real. I hope, because I mean, as far as what comes out of his mouth, America first, let's make America great again. All that, everything that he's saying, like anti-deep state, anti-globalist, anti-climate change. I'm for all that. And, you know, people say, what about Operation Warp Speed? Trump was anti-vax. He was anti-vax. And then all of a sudden he became pro-vax. If this is devolution, if this is continuity of government, he's faking that. That's all for optics. Operation Warp Speed was just to get instead of dragging out the vaccine for 10 years and locking us down for 10 years, he said, I'm going to have it in fucking 9 months. Fuck your whole plan up.
To get us out because he wanted us out.
Fuck their whole plan out. They didn't have the infrastructure for a worldwide vaccine database. They didn't have it. That's like, now we know they have no records of anybody doing, like individual stores or pharmacies where you got the vaccine. Yeah, they have records of that. And like if you were at some university and they had vaccine mandates, yeah, they have your data there, but they don't have like a worldwide database that everybody could connect to see if you were vaccinated. You know what I mean? You could just everyone had fake cards and fake papers. And people were worried as fuck about getting busted. Everybody was worried great. But now we look back like, damn, we were working for nothing. There's no way they could. They never check shit. Dude, you just have a fake little QVC thing and you walk into a restaurant and no one checks it. They just look at it and go, okay, go ahead, you're vaccinated. It was all bullshit. There was no worldwide database. That's why it all fell apart. Because the vaccine came out too soon, dog. They wanted to drag it out 10 years. And he said, and then Trump goes, you know what? Operation Warp Speed, dog, we're gonna get it in 8 months.
So
they were all like, no way, he's not gonna do it. No way, you need 10 years. Who's gonna take that?
So what would he do? He got the pharmacy people had to just listen to him and put it out?
I don't know how it went down. But
it's interesting.
I mean, maybe it went down like this. You know, he's what is he? Let's make a deal. What is Trump? The Apprentice, or what is it called?
The Apprentice.
The deal maker. It's like,
deal maker.
If the plan was, let's fuck up their plan, they wanted to drag this lockdown out 10 years. And then when the vaccine finally came out in 10 years, dude, we'd be locked up, dog. We'd be in a full-blown prison. So if the plan really was, let's fucking get the vaccine out now, people are going to die. If you take it, you're going to die. But collateral damage, dog, you're dumb enough to take the fucking vaccine, that's on you. So if that was the plan, he would maybe, I don't know. I think had something to do with the Department of Defense, DOD had something. Maybe, I don't know, but maybe it was something like this. Maybe it was like, goes, okay, we got to get this vaccine out now. So maybe he sits down with Big Pharma and says, hey, you guys, you know how much money you guys going to make when this vaccine is done? And they go, hell yeah, we know. And goes, well, why don't you we just put this shit out now? It's the same vaccine as the flu, and it's like a flu. Come on, doc, who you kidding? Just put it out now, and we'll save, And Big Pharma's just thinking about the money and go, we could do it now? Yeah, Department of Defense, they're signing off on it. We'll just do it right now. It'll be an emergency. We'll just do it now. And it's a miracle that, according to mainstream science, it's a miracle that they developed the vaccine in like 9 months, but 4 different companies did. It's a miracle that one did, right?
Yeah.
But 4 companies came out with a vaccine.
I feel like they were
at the same time
sharing recipes.
Like maybe they're just like, dude, he made a deal. Maybe he's like, why don't we just fucking unleash this shit in November? Make all that money now. And they're a Big Pharma's probably like, you think we could do it? He goes, yeah, you could do that. I'm fucking president. DOD signing off on it. Let's do it. Let's save the world. They're like, okay. So they release it. It fucks everything up.
Early. They release it early.
Way too early for them. Because Kamala, Biden, everybody in the deep state, they were all saying, they were being asked, like, what do you think? What do you think of Trump saying that he's going to have the vaccine out by November or December? And all of them said, dude, who's going to take that? Like, that's not going to happen. It takes 10 years. We got to go through all the phases of trials and testing because that's not going to happen. And Trump said it's coming out. Trump said, watch, you wait. We're going to have this shit done. Maybe by October, we're going to have this shit done. And Biden are like, who would take that? Were you going to take that vaccine? We need tests. It takes 10 years. They were all saying that. And then all of a sudden the vaccine comes out. And they had to make a decision. Do we keep fighting it or do we flip? Do a 180. And they did a 180. Now they're like, everyone's got to take the vaccine. And now that Biden's in office, like, now it's my vaccine. I'm the one who came. I'm the one who did this. I'm the president. Everyone has to take the vaccine now. So they had a fucking flip. They did a 180. Within like 2 months, they did a 180. Now they're so pro and misinformation. If you talk shit on the vaccine like you guys were doing couple months ago, now regular people do it and they post about it. Now they get censored and they get banned and they get canceled and shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So what happened, man? It all fell fucking apart. People started dying, heart attacks, myocarditis, and it all fell apart.
Where's
they put the vaccine passports in? They instituted. I never thought they would pull them out. They had to because they just weren't organized. They just didn't have a database. Everyone had fake shit. They were pretending like they could keep track of everything, but this is all my opinion. I don't know. I think Operation Warp Speed was designed to fuck up the vaccine passport mandates. And you know what? Whether that's true or not, it's what happened. If it was done on purpose or not, it doesn't matter now. It happened. Where are the vaccine passports? Gone. They're in the garbage.
They're fighting to do it though.
They have their backs against the wall. They're just gonna go with they have no choice. They were trying to do the another scamdemic like last month. Remember in September they said by November we're gonna do this.
China's a mystery.
They're trying. China, dude, they've been doing lockdowns. Like they do lockdowns all the time. It's nothing to them. That's how they control their people. They get them all used to lockdown. Okay, for the next week you ain't going nowhere. Put a mask on. They just do it.
Mm-hmm.
They just do it. They got them used to it. They're so docile. Like in Japan, they got them. They got full control. Like Japan, safest country fucking ever, dog. I was just in Japan. Safe. You don't ever have to worry about getting robbed or getting jumped, or getting raped or stabbed. In Japan, they got that shit on lock. Nobody has guns. They got it on lock, man. Those people are docile. So easily. They got it on lock. Japan, they got that shit on lock. It's very fascinating, I'd rather have a bunch of guns and be worried about violence than live like that. It's too docile for me.
Mm-hmm. Wait, I know you gotta go, but I'm asking one other thing. In 2024 election, do you think it's gonna happen?
I don't know, man. Like,
I don't. I'm really suspect that it will actually happen.
Yeah, that's what some people are saying. They're saying that the goal is for the deep state, because they know Trump is so goddamn powerful. The more they indict him, the bigger he grows.
Yeah.
And
he's got 5 indictments against him.
Everywhere he goes, he has people roar. He goes to a college football game, they roar. Yes. He goes to the UFC, they roar. Mm-hmm. They don't roar for Biden. Mm-mm. Dude, Biden, he's doing fucking speeches in front of nobody. You could tell he's like in an empty lot. Mm-hmm. He has no support.
Talk about CGI. They should have CGI'd the crowd.
Yeah.
But I just don't see how 2024, because I just don't know how it's gonna.
Dude, it's so crazy.
Right? Like you were telling me that.
Like, it's either World War III or the dawning of a golden age. Like this is like all this crazy shit that's going on. It's like it has to go on, because look at everything's being exposed. Everything's being exposed. Everything.
I know.
Most people had no idea what was going on in the Middle East. Only a few people knew what was going on. Now everybody's going on. And you go on Instagram, you look at both sides are giving little 5-minute documentaries on the history. Mm-hmm. This is what they did, and this is what they did, and this is what they did. No, this is what they did. No, this is what this did. And there's two sides. Mm-hmm. They got this side and they got this side. And when you listen to their side, it makes sense. And then you listen to their side, it makes sense. You're like, fuck, who's telling the truth? Mm-hmm. This is the big mess, but it's all being exposed. Mm-hmm. It's all being exposed. Look, Fauci exposed. Everyone, like 5 years ago, they're like, oh, that's just the health guy. The WHO being exposed. Mm-hmm. Klaus Schwab, no one knew Klaus Schwab being exposed. Mm-hmm. George Soros, no one knew who he was. Mm-hmm. People thought he was a philanthropist being exposed. Look at everyone being exposed. Look at everybody.
That's insane.
You know what I mean? Everyone being exposed. They would have never been exposed if we didn't go through what we went through since 2016. Since 2016, man, a lot of shit got exposed, man. They would have never been exposed.
Yeah, Trump made us look at politics. He made it entertaining. Yes. But my thing is that it's 2024. I really don't know how this is going to happen, because if Trump loses, no one will believe it.
Yeah.
And I go to enough of this country, dude, and I'm sure you do too. Yeah. I haven't seen one person, except maybe the tip of Berkeley. Maybe it's like, yeah, Biden. Like nobody wants Biden, right? Yeah. They're like RFK.
Yeah.
They like Trump, and they like Vivek.
Yeah.
Those are the three.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
not even Ron DeSantis anymore.
No, he
Ron DeSantis is like, oh damn, he was a rhino this whole time.
Yeah. So
I would really like to know, like the inner workings of the whole DeSantis thing, because for a while there,
He
him
was
and
cooking.
Trump were buddies. Trump got him elected as governor. I think it was because of Trump and then he became like the best governor during the scamdemic, and like DeSantis looked like the real deal. And then all of a sudden, like, oh my God, the Bushes are supporting him. And you're like, oh my God, Jeb Bush is supporting this guy. George Soros is supporting this guy.
Is that true?
That's what I heard.
What's a rhino stand for?
Republican in name only. You're really a Democrat, but you infiltrated.
Oh, so it's like a spy.
Mitt Romney, all of them, the Bushes too. Bushes were rhinos. I think George Sr., George Sr. is like the godfather. George Sr., he is like the godfather. Dog. That guy was in charge of
head of like the CIA or head of.
And just his dad created the CIA, Prescott Bush. His dad got busted financing the Nazis through Union Bank. His dad, Prescott Bush. His dad. I think George Sr., he said, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get in as vice president under Ronald Reagan. We'll shoot him, then I'll become president. They shot him. They didn't kill him. So like, fuck, they have to wait it out. And then he became president. And then once he became, I think he went in as a rhino